Well, speaking of Ed,
Yes.
did you resolve your differences with his
Wife?
Well, I was trying to come up with a creative word, but I know you were quite livid last week. Obviously, that must have blown over, or you've come to some resolve.
Well, the resolve I've come to is I haven't spoken a word to her this week.
Okay.
Didn't see her, didn't want to, didn't text her, nothing.
Okay.
Moved on.
Right.
That was my resolve.
Sure. Well, Ed's the one who has to live with her, so I was just wondering, did Ed catch any flack?
Yes, he did.
I kind of thought.
Yes, he caught a lot of flack.
Sure he did. So now you know what it's like being Neeley, being
Yes.
a partner with a wife, with a guy who has a wife who gives him flack.
Yes, really fucking sucks.
It does. No fun now, is it?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
I'd still rather be Neeley than me taking the flack.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, I'd rather third party it
Sure.
than actually have to really sit there and take it.
Yeah, be in the line of fire.
Yeah, believe me, I'm so glad that I've got the force field of relationship shame, around me, so that it can't get to me anymore.
They can't hurt you anymore.
They can't. They can bitch all they want, and I can. And my answer is simple: I don't need to listen to you.
Exactly.
Move the fuck on.
Exactly. Well, that's good. Well, this week, or rather this weekend, you launched the whole KISS thing. Tell us a little bit about that.
We just had we got our hands on the brand new KISS pinball machine for a few days. So we just made it available for people to play, and we had contests, and we're having like raffles that we're giving away stuff. Tomorrow we're gonna do the drawing for to win season passes and VIP passes, and Ed donated an actual original vintage glass from the back glass of a pinball from a 1975, the original KISS pinball machine, and Stern Pinball, and our rep with Stern Pinball gave us some newer from the new machine, some new back glass for that, which is cool art. It'd be cool if you're a KISS fan. That'd be a cool piece of art to have on your wall.
Yeah, sure.
But we had a shit ton of people come in last night we had like a catered dinner last night, and we had a bunch of people come in to eat, and 10 times that played the KISS machine, and we had KISS music jamming through the jukebox all weekend, which was kind of tough to take for me personally, but it was all KISS all the time, man, and will be again tomorrow.
Right.
It's fun, though. I mean, it was fun, and it was cool. That new KISS game, pretty goddamn good. I will say it's pretty good.
Now, this is a brand new machine, new game.
Yes, a 2015 brand new. It's not like a remake of the other one. It is a brand new game.
Okay, and what makes this machine so special? What is it? What does it feature that sets it apart from any other pinball machine?
Well, it is really fast. Like if you know anything about pinball, you've got the old machines that are slow,
mm-hmm.
and then as they've gotten newer, they get faster and faster. And man, oh man, this shit is fast.
Now, is it due to the slant of the playing field, or?
Yeah, it is slanted way up because we had the two of them sitting next to each other, the vintage one and the new one. And man, the new one is probably 15 or 20 degrees more slanted than the other one.
Okay.
And it's really fast, and it's got a lot of ramps and shit, so it's really everything just makes it move faster. There's a lot of cool features where you can hit the ball up and then Gene spits it out of his mouth and stuff. There's a big old Gene head in the middle of it that
right.
spits the ball out of his mouth. It's a cool game. It does come, they call it a feature. I'll call it a very humongous detractor. It comes with 10 songs that are built into it, and unfortunately, they're not the original versions.
Okay, so they're re-records.
They are re-records. They are definitely Thayer records.
Okay.
And they're not very good. You just listening to, especially Paul Stanley, just sounds god-awful on some of them. And Gene sounds good, but then the music sounds all flat, and the guitar playing's not crisp like it used to be, and the drumming is, cardboard heads.
Sure.
Fucking, it sounds terrible.
Right. Now, is it because the you think the original music is poor, or is it the delivery system on the machine?
No, it's the recorded music. I mean, it sounds, it's literally MP3 quality.
Okay.
And it's got nice big speakers on the machine and stuff. So it's not that it's like shitty speakers and that. It's the thing booms. It is like we had to keep turning it down because it was so loud.
Right.
The game itself, and it's constantly playing the songs. Just like the whole time you're playing, you're listening to Lick It Up or Hotter Than Hell or Deuce or I or whatever, but you just know that it's a Thayer version.
Sure.
It's not the good versions of any of these songs.
Now, does the music only play while somebody's playing the game?
Yeah, actually, when they put their credit in, they can select what song they want to play during their play.
Okay.
So there's 10 songs, and you can hit the flipper until it picks the song that you want.
Wow, look at that. Almost jukebox-like.
It is. It plays the whole song. It's not like a little snippet. It's the whole song. But it's kind of distracting, too, because you're like listening, you're playing, and you got like I Love It Loud or something playing. And all of a sudden, like when the ball starts hitting the little things, whatever those are called in the middle, then all of a sudden you get these drum sounds coming from out of nowhere. It's like, hey, it's like all fucking crazy. And the thing, it even comes with a warning for epilepsy, and I believe it because, wow, does this thing flash a lot. There's all kinds of lights going off and sound, and Gene's tongue runs across there's like a digital screen where the scoring is, and at random times Gene's tongue just kind of licks across it, and then it blinks Lick It Up. And,
nice.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of cool. I will say it was the whole layout was kind of cool. The play, I loved playing it, and I've told you before, I'm terrible at these games.
Right.
And I was actually enjoying playing this game. I played it a lot. I probably played it 15 times, which that's about 14 more than anything else in the whole museum since we started that I've played.
Sure.
So enjoyed the game. It's a cool game. I would advise if people want to buy it.
Right. So is this machine on loan, or is this a feature for the Hall of Fame, or how's it work?
Right now it's on loan. I mean, it is brand new.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a friend that owns a barcade type of a thing.
Okay.
On the other side of Pittsburgh, but it's not really competition with us because he only does brand new pinball machines, and he only has like 20, and we help him promote, and he helps us promote, and so it's not competition necessarily. And he loaned it to us because he wants to see us do well as well, because he's a friend of Ed's.
Sure.
So he was gracious enough to it literally came out of the box. He didn't even set it up in his place at all. He just brought it straight to us from receiving it for delivery. So it was very cool, man. Just the whole experience was cool, and everybody had a really good time. Had a bunch of people wearing their fucking rock and roll over Kiss t-shirts.
Right. Nice.
So,
nice.
there are a lot of people that were into it.
So
cool.
What was the average age of the participants that came out? Were they mostly dudes, like in their mid 30s to mid 50s, or was there kids, or was it just dudes?
There were a few kids. There was a lot of dudes.
Sure.
They had their ugly girlfriends with them. Let's face it. Let's just call it what it is. They're pinball nerds.
Right, of course.
So they're not getting supermodels.
Sure.
They're getting, whatever's left at the bar.
And were the chicks bored?
A lot of them were players.
Really?
A lot of them were in playing, which makes sense that they landed with these pinball nerds. But, they were cool. And, my God, they could not stop praising the museum. Oh, my goodness.
Well, if they're pinball nerds, it's like dying and going to heaven.
I had one guy say that this was the greatest thing of his adult life.
Yeah, well, there you go. That just goes to show you what kind of an existence this guy lived.
Believe me, that was my first thought, too. I was like, dude, get out there and live a little then.
Yeah.
No, it's just a fucking pinball room.
Yeah, well, hey. You know, there's just some guys who lived in their mom's basement their entire life, Moogle, and they get out and see something like this, and they think that they struck gold, or they went to pinball heaven.
Absolutely, and believe me, I'm glad to have them come out to the museum. But am I going to be running in their circles? Probably not.
Nice. Well, good for you. I know that we talk a lot about the whole pinball thing, but it is a unique thing that not everybody participates in or
Sure.
has a hand in or whatnot. But it's unfortunate that you aren't participating in something that brings in chicks.
Yeah, I know that does kind of suck, but believe me, Wednesday nights are ladies' nights. We have a ladies' night on Wednesdays, and the chicks get in free. We've given away one in a month.
Yeah, of course you have. See, that's just how it goes, man.
No, the chicks are just. Now, we do have some chicks that come and play. We have one chick that's a season pass player. Like, she bought a season pass the first time she was in there, and she's in there every day.
Really?
Yeah, and she's pretty good looking, too.
Really?
So,
wow.
Yeah, she could do better. But, yes, Jim Redmond, we have Cubert and Cubert Deluxe. But I mean, there are some that come to play, but yeah, it's really like it's kind of the same crowd that might be at a Dio concert back in the day. You know, just all guys and that one chick that's spread out between 400 guys.
Right.
It's sort of like that.
Yeah, of course. Of course. All right. Well, sounds like you had somewhat of an eventful week, and it's good to have you back in Studio B.
Oh yeah, do I sound all right?
You sound great.
Good.
Sound great.
Because eventually we're gonna have to figure out how to adjust this volume.
I'll have to make a trip over there and get you set up.
Yeah, because literally, I have to tap it just right to get it. I literally have it set up. The only way I know how to set it is by how loud it is in my headphones.
Right.
That's the only way I know. The levels are completely different than they were last week for some reason. Last week on the little board, the levels were about halfway up.
Yeah.
Right now, it barely bounces to the first number.
Right. Right.
So I don't know what the fuck's going on, but as long as it sounds good, I don't care.
You sound great, dude.
Good.
All right. Excellent.